Here, Take Me to Church on Ann Arbor's 1071, and you too in there. We are freezing for a reason for food gatherers today. And joining me is Amanda Sweetman. That sounds like an actress's name. That's a good name.
Thank you very much.
It's a very good name. Amanda Sweetman is the Regional Director of Farming and Healthy Lifestyles at Trinity Health, Michigan, which is what?
Oh, we are one of your local health systems. So we used to be St. Joe's. So
Hmm.
now you have Trinity Health Ann Arbor, used to be St. Joe's Ann Arbor. Um, and were you asking me about my job or what the health system is?
What the health system
Okay.
is.
Yeah. So we have 9 hospitals now, and we are a Catholic health system in the community. And our mission is to be a transforming, healing presence. So we're where you come when you need to have a baby or you broke your arm. And we have amazing programs like the Farm at St. Joe's, or now the Farm at Trinity Health that I get to run,
Hmm.
where we work on people's foundational needs. So getting people healthy food, teaching them how to grow food. We get to have a vegetable farm at a hospital. How cool is that?
I didn't mean to catch you off guard, but
No
your
worries.
job is also extremely interesting. Don't you love it? What is your
Oh, yeah.
job?
So my job, I'm the regional director, which means I now get to oversee 2 of our hospital-based farms and think about how we can apply our mission at the farm, which is to grow a healthy community by empowering people through food, education, and relationships. That real idea of, everyone knows you should eat healthier, you should exercise more, but if should worked, we'd all be doing it, right?
Right,
And
right.
so it's really that idea of how do we give you tools in your toolbox, help you go from I should to I can or I want to. And we really want to join people on their path toward better health. And we want to give you friends, we want to give you resources, we want to teach you how to put those seeds in the ground and grow the food yourself. We want to make it easy to get connections to local foods. So our flagship program is something we call the Farm Share. And that's like a CSA, community supported agriculture program, if you're familiar with that. And if you're not, no problem. It's like a veggie subscription service. So we work with 15 local farmers and we bring food in, and then our members can either pay to participate, or we work with about 50 to 100 families, depending on the year and our funding, who are experiencing food insecurity, and they receive the program for free or some kind of subsidy. So it's 36 weeks of beautiful local produce. And you get to come to the farm, you get to go pick berries in our You Pick Berry Patch, send your kids to summer camp. There's all kinds of different ways you can engage with us. And we just are so fortunate to be able to have this really interesting mission, partner with food gatherers. We now, this year, new for us is we are a pantry location. So members of our farm share can get more of their nutritional needs met in one step, like one fell swoop.
That blows my mind that you do that many things.
Yeah, we have a community garden. We have a handicap accessible hoop house where patients can come and work on their rehab after, say, a traumatic brain injury. We always need volunteers. So if you're interested in learning more about gardening and farming, we would love to have you.
Do you have a way for people to contact you?
Yeah, so the easiest way to get in touch with us is either to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram, the farm at Trinity Health Ann Arbor, or our website is stjoesfarm.org.
Now, did you say that people can come there and plant things?
Yeah, we have a community garden. So our staff members at the hospital can come and have their own plot of land at the farm. And so they get to run their garden there. And then we always need volunteers. It takes well over 2,000 hours of volunteer time a year to make the farm run. So you're
Wow.
always helping plant, water, harvest, wash things. And then packing all those boxes takes a lot of time as well.
Right.
Because in addition to our farm share, which is that flagship program at the farm itself, we have many different partner programs. So one that Food Gatherers has been really integral in is our Good Food Box. So this is a program that we're running in partnership with Food Gatherers and Jewish Family Services. And it's for people who have a chronic health condition, so diabetes, chronic heart failure, or congestive heart failure, excuse me. They're experiencing food insecurity and they have a hard time getting out into the world. So we're actually The farm packs up a beautiful box of local produce, and then Food Gathers brings food to Jewish Family Services. Jewish Family Services uses their specialized skill set of making sure they can tweak those boxes so that the patients are getting what they can eat and what they want to eat. And then Jewish Family Services also has a community health worker, Felipe, and Felipe is just amazing. And he calls all those patients, he makes a personal relationship with them, and then the food gets delivered to them. So they get really healthy food tailored to their medical needs delivered to their house.
Wow. Now, I love everybody. I always get to interview everybody at Jewish Family Services, and they're so wonderful every single time I talk to them. And they always talk, I mean, they just love everybody at Food Gatherers because they get everything they need. They get everything they need and they get everything that's healthy.
Yeah, and now that we're a pantry participant as well, I have to nothing but just amazing things to say about Food Gatherers. I already thought they were a remarkable organization, but they've made it so easy to become a pantry. They've made it easy for us to understand how to get, tweak our orders so it's healthy and understand how to better serve our customer. And as a health system who's working to be a transforming, healing presence in the community, there's nothing more foundational to your health than what you eat. So it makes complete sense that Food Gatherers, who is our, fighting hunger for a reason in our community, and the hospital would work together.
Right, exactly. So, why is Food Gatherers' mission so important to Trinity Health? I mean, you kind of explained it, but directly.
Yeah, so like I said, it's food, you are what you eat, right? And
Yes.
so food is the building blocks of your health and your well-being. And it's not just your physical health, but your emotional health, right?
Hmm.
So much of what we eat is tied to our family histories, our traditions, our ethnic backgrounds. And so by having a or a food bank like Food Gatherers in our community that is so responsive to people's varied needs and works so hard to have healthy food available for people with the greatest need, that can't, I couldn't think of a better partnership than between the health system that is trying so hard to make sure that people are healthy, not just when they come to the hospital, but before they get to the hospital. We want to make sure that we aren't seeing you over and over again.
Right,
And the,
exactly.
yeah, and the only way to do that is to help people eat well, exercise, be active, have robust social connections. And so, like you said at the beginning, I have the best job. I get to do all of those things. I get to
Right.
work on those social influencers of health, what's impacting people's health other than, their day-to-day choices. And I get to work outside. We get to connect with our local farmers. We're going to generate over $200,000 worth of revenue for local farms. So we're keeping our local food economy robust as well. So I just, the mission of Food Gatherers, the mission of the hospital, the mission of the farm, they come together in a really wonderful synergy.
And I bet you get your exercise, don't
True. That's true.
you? Amanda Sweetman, the regional director of farming and healthy lifestyles at Trinity Health in Michigan. Thank you for joining me today. You've been just pleasant, just absolutely pleasant.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for having us. And thank you to everyone who's giving to Free or Rockin' for the Hungry. It
Yeah.
really makes a huge difference in what that organization can do. And it's so important.
Absolutely. Thank you to everybody who has given so far. Let's get back into the music with Ray Charles. Here's Santa Claus is Coming to Town on Ann Arbor's 107.